Um, all right, so this is this is like essentially the New York Knicks' lineup. Pretty sure it's like this. I don't know. I didn't really check, but pretty sure they roll with this one right here. So, first order of business, Kevin Knox, uh, he shoots like 38% from the field. Um, really just brings the team down in every way. Doesn't do much on the courts. I don't know if that's, a him thing, a New York thing. Excuse the voice crack. Um, I don't know if it's like a New York Knicks thing, but he's not playing very well. Um, let's see. So the first move I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna trade, their projected sixth overall pick in 2020, Kevin Knox, and Wayne Ellington to the Chicago Bulls. Um, for Lauri Markkanen. Uh, I considered Zach LaVine as well. Um, I think he'd just be a little bit too small. I mean, if you run RJ Barrett at the three, I mean, I suppose that's fine. Um, that's fine, I think. But in this, we get Lauri Markkanen, or the Knicks get Lauri Markkanen. Um, you know, uh, in his second year, he was doing very well. It's just a matter of him being healthy or, playing his games. Um, I think he has a lot of potential for the Knicks next to Mitchell Robinson here. And, I think it'll be a good fit, space the floor for this team. So, Lauri Markkanen. And that would move, well, as you saw before, we declined his team option. Bobby Portis, he's all right. But, let's see, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. So you put Julius Randle right here. Um, so this is the team right now. Get a shooter in the starting lineup. You have Mo Harkless. I don't think he's, you know, you know. Actually, let me check because I'm actually not sure. I know he shot like 35% with Portland or whatever. Let's see, what's his name? Maurice. Uh, dude, how do you spell his fucking name? Oh my god. All right. So, I mean, uh, he's shooting 35. Not too bad. He's not much of a shooter though, of course. Probably not too many attempts as well. Yeah, so about, 4.5 attempts. But yeah, I like bringing oops. I like bringing Lauri Markkanen in this team. You have two 7-footers now, and it just fits well. So next order of business. Well, actually, let me talk about Alfred Payton for a minute. Um, you know, uh, he's not terrible. He's a good, pretty good defender. Great playmaker, but not much of a shooter, as you can see. I'm more comfortable. Oops. I'm more comfortable starting Frank Ntilikina from here on out. You know, not not much of a better shooter, but I think his defensive impact, you know, uh, what would you say, supersedes that. Um, I think it'd be a better fit than Alfred Payton here. Uh, you know, dude, how do you fucking? Oh my God, I don't know how to spell this dude's name, bro. Oh my God. Okay, so I do like Alfred Payton. However, I think he would do all right on the bench squad. Um, I'm expecting a big offensive uh jump for Ntilikina here. If he does that, I think it'll make the offense more smooth. Not being a liability here. If he can, shoot, probably around maybe, let's see, what's he at right now? He's shooting nearly 40%. If he could get that up, maybe like 40, 40, 41, it'd be a great sigh of relief for the starting unit. Um, in the case that they do keep this pick, say it does, pretty well, I would say you got to draft Obi Toppin here. At first, I thought he was just, like a highlight tape, but or like a highlight player, but he's a refined game here, and he's big, he's strong, and it would bring some excitement to the New York Knicks basketball team. He could slide in there at the 4. I don't think he's good enough of a shooter to play the 3 right now. Maybe in the future he can be a solid. Did I get an ad? Maybe in the future he could be a solid 3, but at the moment, put him at the 4. Um, he is 6'9", 225, I think, and he's a good ball player, man. So he could fit right around here. Maybe on the bench, Julius Randle could start here. Okay, so yeah, take Kevin Knox out, take Wayne Ellington out, and here's what you're left with. So if we go to well, let's talk about Julius Randle. So he's getting about 18 a year. I'm fine with that, to be honest. I mean, he was a beast in New Orleans. He's having a decent year here. Um, I think he fits that bench role pretty well. 18 million a year is a lot. He'll be a good 6 man though, and then you have that 3 big rotation in Markkanen, Robinson, and Randle, similar to New Orleans before. Oh wait, never mind. Um, you have a good 3 big rotation there. Even in his last year in LA, he was just bodying people, getting tough buckets. I think he's a good player. He'll fit that bench role very, very well. And then Mo Harkless. I I don't see us bringing him, or I don't see the Knicks bringing him back. Bringing him back. So, you know, Danilo Gallinari. Uh, that's who I would have. He had a great. He had a great. I don't really know how to spell his name. He had a great year. On that OKC team. Pretty sure he played the 4, but for the Knicks, he'll be back on the Knicks. He'll be a great 3, and then as you can see from the lineup, you have a 6'4" great defender, RJ Barrett, 6'7", I think. Danilo Gallinari, you got 6'9", 6'10", Markkanen, 7-footer, Mitchell Robinson, 7-footer. You got a tall lineup here. I think that is fits well. That's a good starting lineup right here. Physical, big. They'll definitely tower their opponents. And also you get a really good shooter in Danilo Gallinari. You have two good shooters right here. That lowers the burden on forcing. What the fuck? What was I saying? It lowers the burden on Frank Ntilikina to have to have a good shot. You have 2 good 3-point shooters here. Mitchell Robinson in the paint. Overall just great team, great balance here. You got 2 good defenders right here. You got 3 good scorers right here. They could get a bucket at any moment. So I really like that. And then to round out the bench, you could go Joe Harris here. But I was looking at actually no, either Joe Harris or Rodney Hood here. That's who I would go with. You get a shooter off the bench. You don't have like a stretch big here. Get a shooter right there. Alfred Payton, he can't shoot as well. You got to get a shooter. And then also, who was it? I was looking at someone. Oh yeah. So you bring up Damian Dawson here. He wasn't terrible. He's a pretty good player actually. Maybe somewhat inefficient 41, from the field. He's a pretty good 3-point shooter, however. You can get a basket when it's needed. If we look at Rodney Hood, I'm pretty sure he's a better 3-point shooter. He's probably like high 30s. Yeah, 37. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, he's shooting damn near 50% from the 3-pointer. So either him or Joe Harris would be a good addition if you look at, and he's averaging 11 points per game. So if you look at Joe Harris here, obviously a great 3-point shooter who was in the what's it called, the 3-point contest. 47 from the field, or 47 from 3, over a year ago. Him and Rodney Hood, either player is fine. And then here you had Damian Dawson. I don't even know. Yeah, oh yeah, Damian Dawson here. And then finally, to round it off, you get a big to replace Taj Gibson here. My preference would be Harry Giles, assuming the Kings don't bring him back. He's a high energy player. He's always, a fan favorite. Uh, you know, good playmaker. So, I think this team or this bench unit, you know, is pretty good. I think this would really fix the Knicks. I think they can be a, fringe playoff team with this lineup here. Maybe even greater. Depends on the development of RJ Barrett. Depends on the offensive upgrade and for Frank Ntilikina next year. Uh, they have a lot of potential here, and you know, you got some high energy players: Julius Randle, Harry Giles. They're always gonna give you harder minutes. So I think all in all, you know, I would expect this team to, be like eighth to ninth seed. In all honesty, I think this team can, really be an upgrade over last year, and they just get better. They have to sacrifice their first round pick in 2020, but this class isn't very good. So small price to pay for Lauri Markkanen, especially if you could get uh his best version. 20 points per game, perhaps. You could get 15 to 20 here with Danilo Gallinari, and then RJ Barry. You never know how much he's gonna jump from his rookie year to his sophomore year. He could become a 20 point per game scorer as well. And then Frank Ntilikina, um, him and Mitchell Robinson, being defensive bankers on that team. So let me know what you think. Uh, yeah, I think it's all right. Um, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do much to this team in terms of changes. Maybe sign both. Well, I don't think they have the cap for that. So you either sign one or the other. You sign Harry Giles to maybe 8 mil. Danilo Gallinari here, probably 15 to 20. And I think this team is real good. So let me know what you think about it. Tell me, what you disagree with, what you think I could have done better with this team. Yeah, so I'm gonna go, cut myself. So, thank you for watching.